Amy had been working overtime for 7 days and 7 nights straight. Worried about their employees' health, the company hurriedly sent her into a specially designed elevator. Amy dragged her exhausted body inside. Strangely, the elevator doors had barely closed for a second before opening again. In that 1 second, all the fatigue on Amy's face had disappeared, and she was wearing a new set of clothes. She even felt incredibly energetic. Ever since joining this strange company, Amy had tried countless times to leave, but every time she exited the corridor, she would end up back in the company hallway. Even more terrifying, the company was supposed to have weekends off, but when she entered the elevator after work on Friday, time would immediately jump to Monday morning, completely depriving her of her weekend. Additionally, her physical condition remained excellent, even after working continuously for a month. As soon as she stepped out of the special elevator, she was full of energy again. What Amy didn't know, all employees had a special chip implanted in their brains. The chip would split the employee's personality into two. One personality responsible for entertainment and life outside the company, and the other personality responsible for working and earning money within the company. Amy was the working personality. Although the two personalities shared one body, their memories were independent. So, when Amy entered the elevator after work, and her body and memories would be controlled by her life personality, Amy couldn't bear the feeling of working day and night. She immediately submitted her resignation, only to be told that the company would only approve it if both personalities agreed to resign. Amy quickly wrote a letter to her life personality, and then stepped into the elevator. The result of her resignation application came back soon, but it was unsuccessful. The reason was that her life personality in the outside world disagreed with the resignation. Amy felt utterly devastated and cried for a whole hour. She stubbornly believed that the company hadn't delivered her letter to her life personality, so she approached her boss again and demanded that the company record a video for her life personality to watch. Otherwise, she would harm herself. Faced with Amy's threat, the company reluctantly recorded a video for her. Soon, she received a response video from her life personality. However, the content of the video shocked everyone. The life personality believed that Amy was just a side personality and couldn't be considered a real person. Therefore, Amy had no right to make decisions and could only obey her life personality's orders. Amy was furious about this. She decided to teach her life personality a lesson. One day after work, she hid a loop of wire in her hand and took down the ceiling tile in the corner. She decided to hang herself in the elevator and let her life personality experience the pain of suffocation. Without hesitation, she kicked over the trash can. As the elevator descended, the personalities began to switch. The life personality had just awakened when she found herself hanging in midair. She struggled desperately but couldn't cry for help. 5 minutes later, the supervisor, Matt, came to the elevator ready to leave work. When the elevator doors opened, he was stunned by what he saw. The boss immediately rushed over to rescue Amy. The boss's nervous demeanor made it seem as if Amy had a special identity in the outside world.